Check. Welcome to Grove City Christian High School on the campus of the NAS in Grove City, Ohio for this Interleague Ohio High School boys action on a Tuesday night, where the Green Wave of Newark Catholic has entered the nest to take on the Eagles of Grove City Christian. It is senior night here at the Nest, and prior to game time, we honored 8 outstanding seniors who have taken this program to the next level and getting ready to hand it off to junior Noah Tomlinson and his fellow juniors next year. Going to be a special night. Great news for the Eagles. Clay Shoemaker will be back in action, in limited action tonight, as he will step back after the knee injury. He is back after just the MRI revealed a sprained knee. He's braced up, ready to go. And the doctor said, you are cleared to play as much as you can tolerate. So he's going to go. The Green Wave of Newark Catholic comes in, and they are a big team. Big in size, big in stature. They got some smaller guards, but in the post, some big boys. There they've got guys that range anywhere from 6'5" to 215, 6'4", 205. And they're going to be big and athletic, which I think is what Grove City Christian needs. Wellington last week gave them all kinds of problems with their length and their athleticism and slowing the tempo down. And, so the tournament draw will come out this Sunday, so the Eagles have a lot to play for. Probably playing for a 2 or 3 seed tonight here in the Central Ohio District. The 2 seed or 3 seed would be ideal, because you'll get to see probably where 1 seed Harvest Prep will go. And then the Wellington seed will be 2 or 3. Harvest Prep taking care of business against Fairfield Christian the other night, which is where the Eagles will wrap up their conference play this Friday night as they head down to Fairfield in a great Mid-State League Cardinal Division rivalry. Probably the biggest rivalry the Eagles have here at Grove City Christian High School is the Fairfield Knights. And, it's going to be a great contest down there. Fairfield Christian come ready to play. They're down a little bit this year in regards to they've got a couple players injured, a couple starters injured, and they are going to be ready to go. The Eagles wrapping up their traditional warm-up one last time on this floor for the seniors. The seniors tonight, Brandon Balnashon, Matt Bailey, Clayton Shoemaker, Hunter Oda, Alex Sleemers, Ben Lehman, Stevie Winham. And, it's going to be an exciting night here for that crew. And we're going to be excited. And Hunter Oda, it's going to be a great night. Have a lot of fun with those guys here on senior night. Michaela Metzger, our lone senior cheerleader. And here in about 20 seconds, we're going to do the opening prayer and national anthem. And at that time, I will hand things off to the voice of the Eagles, Mr. Jim Keating. Newark Catholic, the Green Wave, dressed in their green, trimmed in yellow and white, and Grove City Christian in their home white, trimmed in royal blue. Something cool the underclassmen have done, they are wearing their road shooting shirts that are black, and the seniors are all wearing their home shooting shirts with our royal blue. Thought that was kind of a nice touch there by the underclassmen. And so I'm going to hand things over to PA announcer Jim Keating, and we'll be back after Jim handles the anthem and the opening prayer.
I have mine turned up all the way. Mine's
The Eagles getting ready to start this contest with the Green Wave of Newark Catholic High School. And as we get ready to start this contest, the starting lineups for the Eagles are, as for the Green Wave, is number 1, Peyton Walker, number 2, Mason Petticord, number 11, Tate Rosink, number 12, Tanner Lake, and number 24, Jody Mummy. The Eagles will start 5 of their 8 seniors this evening. And it's going to be this lineup that started the last few games since Clayton Shoemaker is coming back from injury. It's going to be senior Stevie Winham. Senior Alex Sleemer is going to start in place of senior Brandon Baker and senior Matt Bailey. Wow. The 2,000-point scorer is going to let them hear their name called tonight in the starting lineup. Probably something they haven't heard a lot since their JV years. And Winham has heard it the last couple games. Brandon Balnashon going to start in the middle for Noah Tomlinson. Ben Lehman going to start down low as well, wearing the number 20. And then Hunter Oda, the senior captains, co-captains, Matt Bailey and Brandon Baker, showing what class individuals they are by surrendering their starting spots to 2 guys whose minutes have been limited, one more in particular than others, just allowing them to hear their name called. And I greatly, greatly appreciate watching those boys. They are, both of those boys are 1,000-point scorers and have colleges looking for them. And just a classy gesture by those 2 senior guards. We're getting ready to tip here at the Nest, and it's going to be an exciting night of Ohio high school basketball here in Grove City, Ohio.
Huh?
And we're getting ready to tip it off here at the Nest. Looks like number 11, I believe. No, I'm sorry, number 2, Mason Petticord is going to jump center for the Irish. And 6'5" senior transfer Brandon Balnashon from Texas, Ohio. Katy, Texas. We're in Ohio, jumping for the Eagles. Balno controls the tip. Oda's going to track it down and get it to Sleemer to get it started. Petticord is 6'3" senior. And Newark's going to start in a man-to-man. Balnashon for 3, and he drops it. Way to start senior night, young man. As always, the student section to my left, you're going to hear them all night long. 3 ball on the way by Tate Rosink, and he misses. Hunter Oda on the run out. Hunter going to attack, goes to the hoop. Gets it knocked away. Ben Lehman tips it out, and Rosink's got it on the way back. He's going to go to the hoop. Little floater, no good. Misses long again. Winham with the rebound. Throws to Lehman. Off Lehman's shoe. He wasn't looking. Ball's taken away there by Jody Mummy. Misses, and Sleemer is going to come away with the rebound. Sleemer barking out the signals given by Coach Timlin. Sleemer now left side. Balnashon thinks about it, doubled up, trapped in the corner. Winham up top now, left side. Looks left side, looks back top of the key to Ben Lehman. Oda on the dribble to Sleemer. Sleemer, nice little shimmy shake floater. And they're going to get Sleemer with the charge. Tanner Lake stood there and got run over by number 4, Alex Sleemers, and that's going to be his first. And an early substitution into the game. For the Green Wave, it's going to be Jake Priest wearing number 0. And that is the only one. A lot they saw 2 guys go to the bench, and it was only 1. Tanner Lake now up top to Petticord. Lake now off the bounce to the hoop. Got it. Sleemers now going to walk it up. 3-2 Eagles on top, 6:20 to play here in the first quarter. Left side to Oda, back up top to Sleemer. Balnashon, 3 ball on the way, got it! Balnashon starting his senior night with a bang, 2 for 2 from deep. And the fans in Katy, Texas are loving it. Up top. And we're going to get a travel on Tanner Lake.
Substitution for the Eagles, number 5, Matt Bailey, number 1, Noah Tomlinson, and number 24, Brandon Baker, all check in for the Eagles.
Matt Bailey now to inbound, going to bring it across the timeline. Right side, Baker. Baker back up top to Bailey. Baker thinking about it. Down low to Balno. No good. Tipped away. Rebound there to number 1, Peyton Walker. Walker now stopped by Bailey. Looks left side to Priest. Priest now up top to Petticourt, top of the key. 6'3", running the point. Crosses over to the left hand. Kicks it left side to Lake. Lake guarded by Balno. Petticourt now right side. Right there to Peyton Walker. Now up top to Jody Mummy. Mummy's going to work against Oda. Works left hand. Petticourt 3-ball on the way. Got it. Noah T a little late getting the hand out, and Petticourt made him pay for it. Tomlinson now dribbles baseline. Kicks up top. Balno feeling it. Going to heat check it. Got it. Balno's got all 9, and the Eagles are on top 9-5. Great skip pass by Noah T to find him wide open. Unselfish by the junior. Going to be the captain next year, no question. Petticourt, 3-ball on the way. Off front iron, Balno with the rebound, and he's going to bring it himself. Up to Bailey on the run out. Bailey now kicks. Balnashon thought about it. Kicks it to Baker. Baker now works hand. Finds a cutting Matt Bailey, tipped away. Bailey step back 3. No good. Rebound there to Priest, and the Irish are on the run out. Looks up to Walker. Walker now deep 3 on the way. No good. Rebound to Baker. Brandon Baker going to push. Green Wave does a nice job getting back. Kicks left side to Oda. Oda up to Baker. Baker 3-ball on the way. Got it. Eagles start 4 of 5 from 3-point range, and it's 12-5 Eagles. 3:57 to go here in the first. Noah T does a nice job not committing the foul. The shot missed there by Lake and followed up by Petticourt. Petticourt's got 5. Oda, little floater, got it. The seniors seem dialed in, and it's 14-7 Eagles. Noah T now on Petticourt, now right side to Walker. Walker now has it back up top, left hand, 17-foot floater, no good. Rebound off to Matt Bailey, Eagles want to push. He looks up to Tomlinson, great catch, better pass, no foul. Tomlinson gets the rebound and finishes. And Newark wants to talk about it. 3:13 to play. Eagles on top, 16-7. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagles Radio Network. Welcome back to the Nest, where the Eagles are on top early, 16-7, and they are hitting on all cylinders early in this contest. 3:11 to go here in the first quarter. We're going to give a shout out to Ben Lehman's older brother Joey, who is watching us online. Petticourt now works against Tomlinson. Good D there. Lost on the floor. Balno's fighting for it. Gets away with it. Petticourt knocks it away, and we're going to get a jump ball. And Petticourt sets up in a very uncomfortable position for any young man. Tanner Lake going to trigger for the Green Wave of Newark Catholic. Little box set, running across, goes inbounds to Priest. Jody Mummy now works top of the key. Priest has it left side, tipped by Tomlinson. Petticourt's got a clear lane. Good help defense. Petticourt able to finish. He's got 7 of Newark Catholic's 9. Bailey now quickly across the timeline, right side to Baker. Green Wave now in a 2-3. Tomlinson looks for him, cutting Oda and misses him. And they're going to give it back to the Eagles, much to the chagrin of the Green Wave fans.
Substitution for Newark Catholic, number 11, Tate Rosnick.
He's going to check in there for Tanner Lake. Lake's going to sit down. Oda inbounds to Baker. Baker right side. Works against Mummy. Now Tomlinson. Skip pass to Bailey. Bailey fakes the three. Finds a cutting Oda. Turnaround fadeaway. No good. Rebound up high there by Rowe. And he's going to get it across the timeline. Mummy now up to Priest. Knocked away by Oda. Right back into the hands of Priest. Petticourt going to work it top the key. Works on the drive against Tomlinson. And they're going to get Noah T. Noah T said he was straight up, but he was moving and gave too much ground there. And Petticourt drew the foul.
Substitution for the Eagles, number 0, Clay Shoemaker, is in the game, as well as number 23, Stevie Winham. They checked in for Hunter Oda and Brandon Balnishin.
And Clay Shoemaker is going to test out the knee. Just back off a knee sprain last week, missed a couple games. Eagles are glad to have him back, trying to get him back in basketball shape before the tournament begins. 3 ball on the way, and it is hit by Tate Rowe. Bailey now walks it across, and all of a sudden it's a 16-12 game. 5-0 run here by the Green Wave. Winham now looks high post to Tomlinson. A little too much traffic in there. Tomlinson pestered, clears space, finds Baker. Baker, 3 ball on the way. Yes. Baker's got 6, Balno's got 9, and the Eagles have 19. Up by 7 late in the first quarter, minute 15 to go. 3 ball on the way. Peyton Walker going to roll around and not go in. Everybody had bailed out. Shoemaker gets the rebound, and he's going to bring it up. Shoemaker now works. Bounce pass to Tomlinson a little. Tomlinson, great job getting his handle on it. Skip pass, finds Winham. Winham 3 on the way. Got it! The Eagles have hit 7 threes, or 6 threes to start the contest. And that's a good start if you're an Eagles fan. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Eagles on top 10, 22-12. Up top, Walker, 3 ball, got it. And he's got the answer. Bailey now brings it across. Looks like the Eagles are going to hold for 1. Risky pass, great play by Tomlinson to keep it in the Eagles' hands. Winham and Bailey just going to play catch. Newark content to sit in that 2-3 zone, high post. Bailey, now Winham. 6 seconds on the clock. Winham now kicks left side. Tomlinson, good extra pass to Baker. Got a little piece of it right there. Priest got a piece of it, Jake Priest, and it's going to end up short. At the end of 1 quarter of play, it is Grove City Christian 22, Newark 15, Newark Catholic 15. We'll be back in 1 minute on the Eagles Radio Network. We're back at the Nest, getting ready to start the second quarter of action here at Grove City Christian High School in Grove City, Ohio, on the campus of the NAS here in Grove City, Ohio. Stevie Winham now triggers to Bailey. Bailey's going to walk it across the timeline. Bailey now right side to Tomlinson. 3 ball on the way. Rattles in and out. And Rose Sink brings it across the timeline. Now down to Petticourt. Petticourt works against Balnishan. Good move. Unlucky bounce. Big rebound there by Noah Tomlinson. They're going to get Noah Tomlinson for stepping on the end line. Good hustle there. Great hustle by Petticourt to track down his own shot. And preset to trigger, finds Petticourt underneath, misses. Petticourt again gets his rebound. Tied up there with freshly into the game, number 10, Hunter Chapman, who came in at the break, and they got to travel as they both fought over the ball. Bailey now brings it across the timeline. Left side to the key, crosses over, steps back, crosses over again, looking for a zone. Probin can't find anything. Gets the ball up top to Tomlinson right before the 5-second call. Tomlinson now going to kick it out to Oda. Oda now to Bauno, deep in 3 range. Tomlinson finds a lane on the weave. Little right-handed floater, no good. Off glass, and it doesn't fall. Rolls off the iron. Rebound out to Tate Rose Sink, and he's going to walk it up for the Irish. Down low to Petticourt, kicks it back out. The big man, number 10, Hunter Chapman, 3-ball, got it. Newark opens on a 6-0 run to start the second quarter. And it is 22-18. Oda now works against Rose Sink. Oda, 3-ball, no good, back iron. Hunter thought it was good, started to float away a little bit. Newark on the run out, 3-ball to cut it to 1, got it. Tanner Lake for 3, and it's 22-21, Eagles on top. Bailey step back 3, long, tipped out by Oda, right into the hands of Jake Priest. Newark Catholic feeling the rhythm, and they want to get going. Rose Sink across the timeline. Oda goes for the steal, no good. Petticourt now, top of the key. Chapman now into the left corner, now Rose Sink back top of the key. Down to Petticourt, works against Bauno. Up top, Chapman fakes the 3. Looks left side to Rose Sink, deep 3 on the way, no good. Rebound to Balnashon, his 3rd of the night. And the Eagles are on the run out, no numbers. Oda, little 10-foot floater, hit it! You better hit that one, you had no help. You're gonna go 1-on-3, you better make it. Great job there by Hunter Oda. Rose Sink now left side to Lake. Down low to Chapman, works against Tomlinson. Backs him in, good strong move. Chapman went right at the Eagles, big man Tomlinson. Noah T saying, Coach, I need a break. Noah T, great pass to the cutting Matt Bailey. And Matt Bailey's going to go to the line for 2. Hey, we always do shout-outs during Eagle games. If you are listening online and watching us, please put it in the comment box, and we will make sure we get one. I need to give one right now to my good friend, Brittany Barton in Chicago, Illinois, who I missed for several games. So I will never miss her again on the Eagles Radio Network. And then also in Pensacola, Florida, my dad is listening tonight. So Ken McCloskey, my pops, my hero, is listening tonight as well. So Matt Bailey missed the first free throw, and we are back into action. Subs are in.
I got another shout out for Mariana Gallion. I do believe she is being lazy sitting at home watching it on her couch, but that's okay.
Bailey makes the second free throw, and the Eagles are up by 2, 25-23. Newark Catholic now. Rose Sink is going to bring it across. Looks good hustle there by Oda. Almost knocked away. Mummy has the ball back up top to Rose Sink. Right side near the midcourt stripe. He works over. Now he looks left side. Bailey with the reach around. Mummy with the floater, no good. Tomlinson up strong for the rebound. Tomlinson going to run the push, the 6'4" big man. Wide open Hunter Oda left side, didn't see him. Hunter now gets the ball. 15-foot floater, no good. Rebound, and it's going to be off the green wave. I was about to say, ready to be off Brandon Baker. But the home court call went to the Eagles of Grove City Christian. Bailey triggers for the Eagles all the way up top to Noah Tomlinson. Bauno thinks about it. He was feeling it early. Looks to Tomlinson on the floater. They're going to get a push on Chapman, it looks like. Bailey inbounds to Baker. Baker now works baseline. Nothing there. Newark Catholic back in a man. They find a cutting Oda. Oda gets knocked around, comes up away with it, hits it. Hunter Oda's got 6 to start this contest on his senior night. Rose Sink now across the timeline with the left hand. Looks at the cutting Chapman. Great defense by the Eagle. Chapman with a good move. Bauno up strong with his 4th board of the contest. Bailey now working against Lake. Finds a cutting Brandon Baker on the back cut. Baker strong with it, gets fouled. And that foul is going to be on Jody Mummy. It's going to send Baker to the line for a pair, it looks like. Gloria Marinelli in Texas, I believe, watching online on senior night with her. I'm sure she's proud of the senior wearing the number 4 jersey tonight, since that's her son. I'm sure she's pretty proud of him tonight. You'll be happy to know your daughter did a great job stepping in tonight, filling in for you. And here on senior night. Baker's first free throw is good, puts the Eagles back up by 5. Baker's second free throw is good as well. And Brandon Baker's got 8. And the Eagles are on top 29-23. Peyton Walker works against Matt Bailey. Walker, the junior guard, still working. Now he's got it off to Mummy. Bailey goes for the steal. They're putting all kinds of pressure. Petticore now looks left corner. 3 ball on the way by Walker, no good. Quick run out for the Eagles. Nice defense by Mummy, just to tip it up and get it going. Walker now works against Bailey. Good screen set there by number 44, Sam Went. Sam Went, a small guy, Sam Went, a small guy, goes 6'2", 240. And they're going to get Tomlinson on the foul as Tanner Lake drove baseline and drew the contact on Noah T. Clay Shoemaker coming to the table.
Got another shout out from Grace Tomlinson. She is watching from Miami University. And also Principal Jeffries, she recently had foot surgery, so she is watching at home with her husband.
Yep, wishing Miss Jeffries a quick recovery. And Grace Tomlinson watching little brother. Eagles now set to inbound. Going to get a little full court man pressure. Baker to Shoemaker. Shoemaker now across the timeline on the left hand. Good attacking drive. Good test to the knee right there. And Shoemaker's got 2. Good to see that explosiveness that we're used to from Clayton Shoemaker right there. Petticord now works top of the key against Bauno. Everything seems to run through number 2 for the Green Wave. Petticord thinks about a 3. Nothing there. Right side, deep 3 by Priest. Got it. Newark Catholic Green Wave heating up. And we got a ball game on a rainy Tuesday night in Columbus, Ohio. Bauno on the heat check. No good. Long. Oda up strong. Petticore wraps him. Comes up with it. Great pressure by the Eagles. Bauno gets away with a little reach. No call. Priest Maya got away with a travel. No call. Made up for the foul. Balnashan got away with. And it's 31-30. Eagles on top. Bailey sees the lane. And they're going to get it on the floor, I'm assuming. Bailey, a good, strong attack of the glass. And he got fouled going to the hoop on the floor before the shot. Oda going to check out for the Eagles, and Sleemer's going to check back in. Bailey set to trigger there. They find a cutting Shoemaker who goes strong, knocked away by Petticord. Priest has it now, being harassed by Bailey and Shoemaker. Mummy now going to bring it across the timeline for the Green Wave, working against Sleemers. Goes behind the back, almost loses the handle. Up top to Petticord, who's working against Balnashan. Petticord off the bounce. Now back to Mummy. Mummy against Sleemers on a nice back cut to Tanner Lake, and the Green Wave have their first lead of the night, 32-31. Minutes to go in the first half. Baker now finds a Bailey post up down low. Bailey gets it. That is where Matt Bailey kills you. You have to respect the three, but if he's got a guard his size or smaller, he'll take him down low, post him up, and bang him up. Great look there by Brandon Baker. Great finish by Matt Bailey, and the Green Waves lead was short-lived. Eagles back on top, 33-32. Great move there by Jake Priest, and the Green Wave have taken the lead back. 53 seconds to go. Eagles on a quick run out. Ball goes out of bounds off Matt Bailey, and it's going to be Green Wave basketball. The Green Wave had weathered the early storm here on senior night and have taken the lead. Petticore up top against Balnashon. On the left-hand bounce, kicks left side. Peyton Walker, three ball, no good. Petticore up strong with the rebound, and I think they're going to get Shoemaker on the foul. That is who they're going to get. Inbounds, Petticore fakes the three, dribbles, kicks left side to Walker. Walker now up top to Mummy. Mummy being harassed by Sleemers. Gonna work. Looks like Newark gets the back cut again. And the finish. No help defense. Newark spreading them out and running a little old school Princeton offense. And the Eagles are not stopping the back cut. 10 seconds to go here in the half. Eagles find themselves down 36-33. Bailey left quarter to Sleemers. Bailey now dribbles baseline. Good reverse layup with 1 second. And that's how the half's going to end. The Eagles trail the Green Wave of Newark Catholic 36-35. We'll be back after this break on the Grove City Christian Radio Network. Welcome back to the Nest here at Grove City Christian High School, where the Eagles trail at half 36-35 after a 22-point outburst in the first quarter. The Eagles were outscored 24-13 in the second and find themselves down one at the halftime mark. Pretty fast-paced, clean, well-officiated first half. Kind of let the boys play a little bit, had a little rhythm to it. And the Eagles are getting ready to step back on the floor. And we're going to see where they go from here. The Eagles stepping back on the floor are Matt Bailey, Brandon Baker, Hunter Oda, Brandon Balnashon, and Noah Tomlinson. Stepping back on the floor for the Irish. Or for the Irish, the Green Wave. Fisher Catholic is the Irish. For the Green Wave of Newark Catholic is number 11, Tate Rowe-Sink, number 12, Tanner Lake, number 24, Jody Mummy, number 1, Peyton Walker, and number 2, Mason Petticord. Lake triggers into Mummy. Mummy works against Oda. Left side, top of the key to Walker. Right there now, Tanner Lake, and they're going to get a foul on Matt Bailey, I believe. On the reach, they're going to get Matt Bailey with his first. Matt Bailey yet to score for the Eagles. It's a little bit different. He's got one, I believe. Yet to score from the floor. Petticord now works against Tomlinson. Oh. He's got 5. That's a quiet 5 for Matt Bailey, I will say that. 3 ball on the way, feeling it. Gonna get the home roll. The backspin goes for Tate Rowe-Sink. And it drops. Down low, Tomlinson against Petticord. Up strong, good finish. Eagles going to bring some pressure now and make Newark Catholic work. Rowe-Sink works against Baker, Brandon Baker. Left side, or top of the key to Petticord against Tomlinson. Again, off the bounce. Everything runs through Petticord. It's either a kick or a back cut. Petticord, 3 ball on the way. Off right side, Bailey up strong, gets it. Eagles on a quick run out. Finds Tomlinson on the flash, and Petticord with a wraparound reach knocks it out of bounds. Eagles basketball. 6:54 to go in the third quarter. Eagles down 39-37. The Eagles need to get their home court mojo back, as it has not been a home court advantage the last 3 times they've been at home. Tomlinson now in the right corner. Works backing down Petticord. He's going to use his muscle and go right at him. If Petticord's going to back him down, Tomlinson's going to finish with 30. Because that's all they're going to have to do. Walker now across the timeline. Thompson goes for the steal. Petticord. The fans wanted to travel, but it wasn't a fat travel because the left foot never hit the floor. Great pass by Bailey, who's played some quarterback in his days here at Grove City Christian High School. Finds the cutting Noah Tomlinson, and the Eagles on top, 41-39. Tomlinson has all 6 to start the third quarter. Rowe-Sink now pestered by Bailey. Goes to Petticord, throws it at his feet. Petticord with a little spin move. Right side now, Rowe-Sink finds a wide open Petticord. Bailey went for the steal, and the Eagles did not recover. Balno into Bailey. Bailey quickly across the timeline on the run out. Kicks it out to Baker. Baker ball fake. Drive, draws the foul. The foul's going to be on number 24, Jody Mummy, his second. Coach Timlin giving Matt Bailey some instruction. And Baker's going to go to the line shooting 2. Baker's first one, nothing but the bottom of the net, and Baker has 9 now to tie Brandon Balnashon. Baker front iron, no good. Eagles on top, 42-41. 5:50 to go here in the third quarter. Petticord now works against Tomlinson. Kick ball there by Matt Bailey. They're closing down those back cut lanes, it looks like, a little better. And Tanner Lake going to trigger the inbounds for the Green Wave. Matt Bailey's They think he's got a little blood on his jersey. They're telling him he's got to come out of the game. Noah Tomlinson trying to help out his senior captain, saying that's Gatorade. It's just Gatorade. He spilled a little Gatorade. And you got to love that. So they're going to get a quick little scrub there as he is going to go see my good friend Ron Stauffer over on the bench. And Ron Stauffer going to do a little laundry work. Put the spray on it and got the stain out, and we're ready to play basketball. Noah Tomlinson walked over to the official, said Gatorade comes out really easy. Lake now inbounds to Walker. Walker baseline against Bailey. They're going to get Matt Bailey with another kick and reset it. Lake now set to trigger. Hunter Oda goes for the steal, not there. Mummy's now got it, top of the key, works against Oda. Still works against Oda. Left side, Rose Sink, 3-ball on the way long. Balno up with his 6th rebound of the contest. Bailey now to Balno. Balno looks for Bailey. Bailey walks away. Balno with the left hand now, dribbles, kicks left side. Oda, 3-ball from the left corner, gets the home roll. And Hunter Oda having a nice senior night. He's got 11. Rose Sink now across the timeline. Walker with a little Euro step, no good. Maybe a bump there by Tomlinson, no call. Oda now on the run out. Steps back, finds a cutting Tomlinson. Oh, nice block by Walker from behind. Tomlinson never saw him. Tomlinson said he went all the way up my arm, sir. Baker now. And they're going to get Brandon Baker with the foul on Jody Mummy. And it's going to send Mummy to the line for 2. Eagles back on top by 4, 45-41. 4:44 to play. A lot of 4s on that scoreboard right now. Jody Mummy's first shot falls off the left side. Into the game for the Green Wave is number 0, Jake Priest. And into the game for the Eagles is senior number 23, Stevie Winham. Mummy's second free throw is good. Oda now across the timeline. Left side, top of the key. Up to Baker in the midcourt stripe. Baker now off the bounce, works against Mummy. 24 on 24. Left side to Winham. Winham now, good screen by Baker. Winham now, free throw line, kicks it right side, back out to Winham. Winham up top of the key. Tomlinson, step back, deep 2, no good. Winham gets the long board, kicks it out to Oda. Oda now finds a cutting Tomlinson. Hunter Oda, have a game, young man. Noah T, the reward of a couple really nice Hunter Oda passes. And Tomlinson's got 8 to start the second half. Mummy now, left side, right side, top key to Petticourt. Kicks it out to Walker. Walker now against Bailey. Lake thinks about the 3, hit, goes back iron. Oda with the rebound. Oda on the run out. Eagles on a break. 3 on 4. Now 4 on 5. Tomlinson finally joins back into the action. Matt Bailey, one of 2,000-point scorers on the floor for the Eagles. Baker, the other one with the ball. Great pass from Baker to Bailey, and Bailey gets 2. He has been quiet tonight by Matt Bailey standards. Newark's coach wants to talk it over. 3:16 to play here in the third quarter. The Eagles are on top, 49-42. As I look across the way here, I see Will Winham, who serves our country faithfully in our United States Armed Services here for his brother's senior night. Great to see him be able to get away. Appreciate all you do, young man, to protect our nation and keep us safe. In the background, you hear the Grove City Christian student section having a lot of fun here on the last regular season home game of the year. You would assume the Eagles are going to be home in the first round of the playoffs as a 2 or 3 seed. But senior night is always something special, especially when you have two guys who are in the 1,000-point club and have played varsity since they were freshmen in Brandon Baker and Matt Bailey. Part of the winningest senior class in Grove City Christian boys basketball history. Baker now. Up top to Walker. Walker now to Priest, guarded by Bailey. Looks. Finds Lake. Lake now up top to Walker. Walker looks for the back cutting Petticore, not there. Mummy's got it now, up top. Walker, little ball fake, 15-foot floater, no good. A lot of arm on that by Baker, no call. Oda now across the timeline. Tomlinson deep by the midcourt volleyball line. Tomlinson, great pass to a cutting Matt Bailey. Matt Bailey, nice left hand. What a great left hand by Matt Bailey. Good pass, good catch, good finish. Good basketball right there. Petticore now works against Tomlinson. Petticore again, tipped away, goes to the corner to Mummy, thinks about the three, no. Back up top, Petticore, deep on the iron. Bailey comes away with the rebound, harassed by Petticore. Baker now on the run out, he's gonna go. A lot of contact, no call, but a finish. And Brandon Baker now gets out and gets going.
Come on, Eagles, let's go!
Eagles up 11, largest lead of the night. Petticore now against Tomlinson again. Everything runs through the 6'3 senior. Petticore now looks left side to Priest. Priest back up top to Petticore. Petticore on the bounce against Tomlinson, gets the guard up. Mummy deep three, no good. Rebound Winham. And the shots that were falling in the second quarter have disappeared for the Green Wave. Oda, 17-footer, no good. Rebound there by Mummy. Oda now. The reverse of Mummy wearing the 42, Mummy wearing the 24. Petticore works against Tomlinson, kicks left side to Priest. Priest now. That was a double dribble, got away with it. He dribbled to get the handle, picked it up, dribbled again, no call. Bailey now works hesitation dribble. Skip past to Winham, up top, no good. Knocked away off the official. Mummy knocks the ball off the official and it goes back to the Green Wave. Clayton Shoemaker now up. Chapman back in the game for the Green Wave. The big 6'5", 215-pound junior. Rose Sink now back in, goes to Petticore up top. Lake now on Shoemaker. Did they get Bailey or Shoemaker?
Fouls on play, Shoemaker.
Some of the stuff they've let go, and then to call that's a little iffy. Petticore on the inbounds, gets it from Priest and finishes. Eagles lead down to 9. Bailey on a quick run out, up and under. I said Matt Bailey had been quiet, and he must have heard me, because since then he has 6 points, and he has started to explode. He is the reigning, defending Mid-State Cardinal Player of the Year, and probably the front runner to get it again. Shoemaker now against Chapman, and they're going to get Shoemaker. Clayton better be careful. Frustration, bounces the ball off the floor, and he didn't quite get his hands on it. It's a good way to get a technical. 11 seconds to go in the third quarter. Chapman going to the line. Chapman's first free throw, no good. When you think Newark Catholic, you don't usually think basketball. But in 2009, 2010, they had a special year and won a state title. And they have made deep playoff runs every year since, beginning that tradition. The tradition you think of with Newark Catholic is football. 35 straight Division 6 or 7 state playoff appearances. Eagles now, after Chapman's second free throw was good. Floater by Sleemers, no good on the fadeaway. And at the end of 3 quarters of play, it's the Eagles on top, 55-44. We'll be back in 1 minute, or 55-45. We'll be right back here on the Eagles Radio Network. We're back for what will be the final 8 minutes of basketball for a very special senior class here during the regular season. The winningest basketball senior class in Grove City Christian history, paced by 2,000-point scorers Matt Bailey and Brandon Baker. Tomlinson, the junior, the lone junior that plays significant minutes on the varsity, set to trigger for the Eagles. Inbounds to Sleemers. Sleemers now across the timeline, works against Rosink, hands it off to Bailey, top of the key. Right corner now to Sleemers. Rosink knocks it off and says it's off of Sleemers, but the referee disagrees, and it's Eagle basketball. Sleemers now set to trigger for the Eagles. Into Tomlinson. Tomlinson going to work right side against Chapman. Big on big right here. Tomlinson now finds a little runner in the lane. Little 8-foot floater, nothing but the bottom of the net, and have a second half, young man. Tomlinson's got all 10 in the second half. Petticore goes right at Tomlinson. Great defense by Noah T. Not much you can do in a 2-on-1, and he drew it. And Coach Chris Timlin saw something he did not like and wants to talk it over. He's going to take a full timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute on the Eagles Radio Network. Back here at the Nest, and we are getting ready to continue the fourth quarter. 7:27 to play. Eagles on top by 10, 57-27. I look across the court and have a good view of Pastor John Keating, who used to teach at Grove City Christian and is sitting over there like a proud papa watching this senior class. When they were in 7th grade, in 8th grade, he coached them to 2 undefeated MoCal championships. And that's a proud papa sitting over there in the front row watching his Eagles seniors tonight. Tomlinson now top of the key. Fakes the handoff to Baker, works down low against Chapman. Little sky hook, no good. Chapman with the rebound. And Mummy is going to work against Sleemers. Sleemers doing what he does best, playing pesky defense. Causes the turnover. Great defense there by Alex Sleemers. Noah T now inbounds to Sleemers. Sleemers across the timeline. Works against him right side, down low to Tomlinson. Tomlinson, great little up and under move. Doesn't get the roll. Great hustle by Baker, almost saves the rebound. And he steps on the baseline. Great move by Noah T. Great move. Split the defenders, little under the rim, turn around, and it just got unlucky for Noah T. Newark Catholic struggling with a little bit of pressure thrown on by the Eagles. Wynnum now guarding Lake. Lake up top to Rosink. Rosink left hand, kicks it outside to Lake right side. Back up top to Mummy. Mummy now pestered again by Sleemers, throws it away. Jody Mummy does not like what Alex Sleemers brings to the table. Coach Ryan Alexander, the Grove City High School baseball team, in the house this evening, just walking by the radio booth. Bailey now works right side against Lake. Now he's works again left side against Lake. Tomlinson top of the key to a cutting Matt Bailey. Those two have killed him all night with the back cuts. Killed him all night. 59-57 Eagles on top. Rosink now works right side to Walker. Walker goes down low, and they're going to get either Bailey or Matt Bailey or Thompson, and it was Matt Bailey with the bump. Matt Bailey said he was shoved. Matt Bailey always has an answer. Always. Doesn't matter. Coach Timlin wants to know what he did. He said, what'd he do? And they're going to get Chapman, who is frustrated by the Eagles' tough defense. No, they're going to give Newark Catholic the timeout first. Chapman let a little better of the emotion get a hold of him. And Newark Catholic's going to take a full timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Eagles Radio Network. Welcome back to the Nest, 5:46 to play. Here in the fourth quarter of this Central Ohio non-league action of Newark Catholic and the Grove City Christian Eagles. Tate Rose Sink set to trigger again for the Green Wave. Rose Sink now into Walker. Walker, 17-footer on the ball fake, got it. Desperately needed by Newark Catholic, who's been a little chilly in the second half. They've scored 13 points the entire second half. But it's a 10-point game. Rose Sink now, returning the favor on Sleemers being a little pesky. Sleemers to Tomlinson. Tomlinson, heat check. 3-ball on the way, no good. It was a good shot, though. It was not a bad shot. Newark Catholic on the run. Walker again. Up top. Rose Sink on the drive. Wow. They called a foul on Noah Tomlinson. It looked like it was all ball. We're in a little bit of delay, so I'm going to watch the replay here while they set to shoot the free throws. I'm not really sure where the foul was, but hey, he's closer than I am, so we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. It's Noah Tomlinson's third foul of the contest. Tomlinson's still baffled by what he did. Rose Sink now sinks the free throw, both of them, and it's an 8-point game. Looking a lot like the first half of play where the Eagles led the entire first half. Newark found their rhythm late in the quarter and finished. Bailey draws some contact. And Tanner Lake's not sure what he did. But it's going to send Matt Bailey to the line to shoot two. They're checking the ball. They're not sure if it's lost a little air. We might have to go to a backup game ball here. Or maybe it's got a little too much air, a little bit of air out of it. Nobody's really sure. They played 3 quarters with that ball. They have played 27 minutes.
Doesn't affect Matt Bailey, and he swish.
Well, he missed a couple free throws, so maybe there was too much air in that ball.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe there was. Bailey's second free throw, no good. Eagles on top by 9, 60-51. Petticore now out to Priest. Priest now stolen away by Matt Bailey. Couldn't get the handle, and Matt Bailey just got hammered, no call, hurt his arm, shaking it off. Bailey now guards Petticore. Deep three by Rose Sink, way long. The Grove City Christian student section letting him have it. Baker now on the drive, right hand to the hoop and got it. Bailey still shaking out the right hand. That's a little unnerving this close to tournament time if you're Coach Chris Dimlin. Eagles equal their largest lead of the night of 11. Rose Sink now, right side, Priest, up top to Petticore. That's who the offense runs through. Little spin move on the push-off as well. Got the arm up. Kept it in, though. Nice job by the senior. It's a crafty senior move right there. Priest now works against Baker. Finds him on the back cut, and this is exactly what happened. They started running that Princeton offense. They found Peyton Walker on the back cut, and the Eagles lead is 9. Low, a little shimmy shake. Sleemers leaves him hanging. Oda for 3, all the way down and back out. Three ball on the way, Peyton Walker. And Chris Timlin wants to talk it over, as with 3:32 to go, it is now 62-56. This looks eerily similar to what happened in the first half. Grove City Christian ran out to a nice lead. Newark Catholic brought it back. Same thing right now. Chris Timlin has to get them calmed down, ready to go. Mason Petticord, the senior, is the game changer for the Green Wave. He does a nice job. The entire offense runs through him, and he does a nice job getting everyone involved. You'd think when the offense runs through a senior, he wants the ball. He's got 13. He leads them in scoring, but I'd bet you he leads them in assists too. The Eagles are being paced by the 2,000-point scorers, Matt Bailey with 14 and Brandon Baker with 13, followed by Hunter Oda with 11 and Tomlinson with 10. Tomlinson set to trigger. The Green Wave going to pick up full court. They're going to let Oda have it. They just don't want Bailey with the basketball right now. Oda quickly against Walker. Works across the timeline. Now goes to Baker. Baker loses the handle, gets it back. Oda, 10-footer, no good. Oda knocks it around, no good. And Walker comes away with it. Petticord going to slow him down. A lot of time. You're not in a huge hurry. Wide open underneath his leg. Loses his footing, sits down, and that's a travel. Great look by Mason Petticord to Tanner Lake. Hunter Oda set to trigger now. And now it's a full court man into Tomlinson. Oda's going to work against Walker. The Eagles just need to stay within their game plan. Tomlinson now, who's had the hot hand in the second half. Off to Baker, top of the key. Baker on the runner! Got it! And the foul. Brandon Baker gets the hoop. That foul was on number 2, Mason Petticord, only his second of the contest. Newark Catholic in a little bit of an interesting situation. You don't want to foul him on the shot, but, I mean, doggone it. They've only got 3 team fouls in the second half. The Grove City Christian JV ran into that a little bit late in the game as well, where they had only had 3 fouls and they needed a foul late. Baker completes the old-fashioned three-point lead play, and the Eagles' lead is now 9 again. Mummy now crosses the timeline to Petticord. Petticord now works against Tomlinson, top of the key. Looks for the back cut, not there. Good defense by Matt Bailey. Mummy now up top. Petticord, 3-ball. Off the front, rolls around, drops it. The Eagles' lead is back to 6. They are not going to let Matt Bailey have the ball. Newark Catholic has decided that if Grove City Christian's going to beat him, someone else is going to do it. They're denying Matt Bailey the basketball right now. Tomlinson on a back-cutting Oda, giving Newark Catholic a little bit of their own medicine. Great court vision by the big man. And he finds a cutting Hunter Oda. Those two have connected a couple times during the second half. This time it was Tomlinson on the pass, Oda on the recipient. 3-ball there by Mummy, no good. Quick run out. Oda lays it up and in. The Eagles are back up by 10 with 2 minutes to go. Oda's got 15 on senior night. The 3 seniors with the most varsity experience leading the way for the Eagles. Petticord has it knocked away. Tomlinson, great tip out to Bailey. Bailey on the run out. Gets shoved and no call. Gets shoved and no call. Matt Bailey goes into the mat hard. And he's holding that wrist again. Clearly shoved from behind with no call. Bailey does finish to put the Eagles up 71-59. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Eagles Radio Network. Timeout, Newark Catholic. Back here at the Nest at Grove City Christian High School on the campus of the Naz in Grove City, Ohio. Matt Bailey now with 16, favoring that right hand a little bit. He's going to be sore in the morning. Brandon Baker with 16, Oda with 15, Tomlinson with 10. Balno had 9 to get him started. But Oda with a near steal. Petticore now back to Mummy. Stolen away by Bailey. He's on the run out. And I'm sure he was waiting to get hit. And Matt Bailey missed the layup. And it went off the green wave, and it's going to be Grove City Christian basketball. Great job by Mason Petticore to make Matt Bailey think contact was coming. And he went a little stronger than he needed to. Chris Timlin worried about the 5-second call. Matt Bailey saying, my bad, but I'll tell you what, that was great affecting of the shot by Mason Petticore, who just drove hard to the basket like he was coming. And after you get bumped into the wall like Matt Bailey had, he was expecting contact, and Mason Petticore stopped, and Matt Bailey missed the layup. That's just good defense. Minute 29 to go. Eagles on top, 71-59. And the Eagles have 16 fouls. The Green Wave have 3. It's going to be Eagle basketball and the ball out of bounds to Noah Tomlinson. Tomlinson now set to trigger the ball to Baker. Baker now up top. Sleemers, they got a lot of 4 guards on the floor right now. Probably their 5 best ball handlers on the floor. Baker now to Tomlinson. Tomlinson being harassed by Petticore and Mummy, and they're going to get one of them with a foul. It's only the 14th foul on the Green Wave, so the Eagles will have to inbound again. Tomlinson now set to trigger. Finds Matt Bailey on the spin move. Bailey works against Mummy. The senior point guard, captain for 3 years in a row, kicks it out. Eagles running the 4 corners. Now to Tomlinson. Tomlinson steps on the sideline, and it's going to be Green Wave basketball. Chris Timlin just looked at the official, said, let's go, play defense. Petticore now, 3 ball, hand down, man down, and Petticore with the soft touch again. Chris Timlin all night's been yelling, shooter, you got to put a hand on him in his face. Tomlinson late on the closeout. And Petticore made him pay, and it's a 9-point contest.
Substitution for the Eagles, number 23, Stevie Winham will enter in for Alex Sleemers, number 4.
Assuming at this point it's a free throw thing. Stevie probably a better free throw shooter than Alec. Little offense, defense. Winham now has it. And Tomlinson on the run out, and they're going to get Petticore with the foul on the reach. Both boys got a little tangled up. Good sportsmanship there. Tomlinson now set to trigger for the Eagles. Next foul will put him in the 1-and-1. Oda wide open, cutting to the backcourt. So is Baker. Baker now going to get it across the timeline, and they're going to get Mummy with the foul. And that's exactly what we're going to get from Coach Chris Timlin. A little offense-defense with Alex Sleemers and Stevie Winham. Stevie Winham probably the better free throw shooter, and Sleemers, no offense to Stevie Winham, definitely the better defender. One of the best defenders in a long time. Reminds you a little bit of Tyler Elgin.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Who wore the number 5, I think, on this floor. And he was a pesky guy like that, undersized, but just pressured you the whole time. Just like that. And on cue, Sleemers knocks it away. Baker comes up with it. Bailey's got it, and he's going to be fouled by Peyton Walker. 35 seconds to go. Eagles up by 9, trying to hang on here as the winningest senior class in Grove City Christian history closes out the Nest. Their home court regular season senior night against Newark Catholic, who's given them everything they've wanted and more. Bailey's first free throw is good. He's going to get another. He earned the bonus. 35.7, Grove City Christian up 10 now. Bailey again, eyes it, flies it, hits it. Matt Bailey's got 18, and the Eagles are on top 11. Eagles keeping the pressure on the Green Wave, making them work. Alex Sleemers all in Jody Mummy's grill. Priest now works. Sleemer's deep three by Priest. Way off. Tomlinson has it. And it's going to be academic as the Newark Catholic Green Wave, coached by Eric Scheck, has called off the Dogs. And your final at Grove City Christian High School from the Nest is going to be your Eagles of Grove City Christian 73. The Green Wave of Newark Catholic 62. With that win, the Eagles extend the regular season record to 17-3. They have 2 left in the regular season at Fairfield Christian on this Friday night. Come out as the Eagles take on the Knights of Fairfield Christian down in Lancaster, Ohio. And then a week from Saturday, about 12 days from now, they're going to head out to West Jefferson and take on the Rough Riders of West Jefferson High School. This is Matt McCloskey alongside the voice of the Eagles, Emma Baker. She's going to give you the rundown of the stats tonight, and we're going to head on out. So here is Emma Baker.
Unofficial stats for Newark Catholic: Jake Priest with 7, Peyton Walker with 12, Mason Petticord with 19, Hunter Chapman with 6, Tate Rosnick with 8, Tanner Lake with 9, and Jody Mummy with 1. For your GCCS Varsity Boys Eagles, we have Stevie Winham with 3, Clay Shoemaker with 2, Noah Tomlinson with 10, Hunter Oda with 15, Brandon Baker with 16, and high scorer for the Eagles, Matt Bailey with 18. This is your Grove City Christian Eagles Varsity Boys basketball team. Thank you for listening. Good night.